Tirana. This is a world where magic comes alive, where people live alongside mystical creatures with magical powers. These creatures are known to all as Mystimon. Some fear these creatures, but others imprint them and call upon them to fight by their side. Mystimon are found all over this world, but this world is under siege by forces from beyond and within. Ghosts, demons, horrific eldritch terrors from beyond this world, and an evil cult worshipping unknowable and terrible beings. Now, an enigmatic group of investigators sets out to stop these incursions and defend the world from the terrors of the void, as they work to end the machinations of a madman in Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives. And aloha! Welcome back to Mystimon Saga. This is Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives, a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play. And today, I am your host, GM Sith. I think I am. Am I? I'm pretty sure. AKA Seth or Mitchell. And I am today once again joined by our players.
Yes, I'd be first. So I am binary. I play Bastille the Necromancer now, and Khul-dra the Guardian. I don't think Seth is fully our host. I haven't been served snacks. So he's a bad one if so.
Hello, and I am Shadow. I play as Rat the Rogue, and I am also playing Ambience, the Runesmith. And yeah, I agree with binary. Where's my snacks? I was promised cheese and crackers.
I was about to say, if anything, I supplied my own snacks in the form of barbecue Fritos, because, hello everybody, my name is Twilight, and I'll be playing as Ada, the Fey Witch Warble.
Hello, I'll be playing, I'm Ducky, and I'll be playing Willow, a Rakan summoner.
Speak up a little more, Ducky. Okay. How was everyone's week? It's been a week, hasn't it?
It was good. Also,
happy
Chinese New Year.
Oh, yeah.
It was yesterday, I think.
Oh, nice. And my week has been pretty fun. Thanks for asking, Seth.
Yeah, of course. So we are actually missing Elle today. We deeply, deeply miss her. We are sending her our thoughts, and I'm going to try to get through this without my co-GM.
AKA,
So,
the difficulty has now been amped up by 2 levels.
don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. Because I've already prepped up a battle that's going to be, I think, a hell of a fight. Yes, we actually do have a fight today.
As I say, like, next thing you know, we somehow figure out that, like, L is somehow a liminal for Seth's freaking GM potential.
Well, I mean, she definitely gives me a heck of a lot of ideas. Let's get started, shall we? When we last left our investigators, you started putting all the pieces together. You started putting together all the clues that you had about the second murder, about the first murder, putting together all these clues, putting together these clues about the Valendrums, which are these dream crystals, and may actually be part of the plot that ended with Lady Fiore being in the Dreamlands. And as you started going out to look into things more, you were then interrupted by Ira, who informed you that, first of all, Kwoi has fallen unconscious, and second of all, as she was coming to find you, she saw something completely unbelievable. And when you heard what she saw and as she described it, and you figured out what this was, you were like, what the hell? That can't be. Because what she described was a Xiban, a dream Mystimon. A Mystimon that should only be in the Dreamlands. How is a dream Mystimon in the waking world? That's what you've got to find out. And so as you were going off to follow Ira to the Wingnut Bluffs to see to Kwoi, a couple of you decided to track this Xiban wherever it had gone off to. And I believe Rat and Willow and Khul-dra went off to chase down this Xiban.
And Ida.
And Ida, because Ida is always on a leash.
No, you can't just call her out like that.
And then Soma and Bastille went off to the Wingnut Bluff to see to Kwoi, and just as they got there, Kwoi's body started levitating up in the air as this flash of purple light suddenly appeared, and out of it came Dark War as it crashed to the ground, and Kwoi's body slowly levitated back to the ground. And sometime later, Dark War finally awoke and was kind of in and out of it for a little while as he explained that Lady Fiore has been taken. And this is not good. Definitely not good at all, because he believes that Dawn, the Angel of Awakening, is a traitor and is working with Sorn, the Lord of Nightmares. And he explained that there is a very fine balance between the dreamscape and the nightmare realm. And the more dreamers that are in either the dreamscape or the nightmare realm, the more powerful Yane or Sorn, respectively, are. And his job, Dark War's job, as the sire of deep sleep, is to maintain that balance. And he has maintained that balance for over a millennia. Well, now, Sorn has always been a schemer. So what is Sorn up to? That is what we've got to find out. That is what you've all got to find out. And as Ira described to Dark War what she had seen, this Xiban just running around the city, she asked him, how could that be? How could there be a dream Mystimon here in the waking world? And he said, theoretically, there is one way. If the Black Ages had been used in conjunction with the Shadow Gates, but one would have had to have collected a lot of souls for that to work, because the Black Ages functions using Black Mystia. And during this whole thing, Shadow, your new character, Aime, happened to pass by. You were drawn to this scene here at the Wingnut Bluffs, as anyone would, honestly. And immediately Bastille thought Aime had to have been working with Zolgoth, or may even be Zolgoth in disguise, because that's something Zolgoth can and has often done.
I must clarify, he didn't think for sure, he just had to make sure.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah, and when Dark War explained this whole thing with the Black Ages, everyone was taken aback, because you know that Zolgoth has been hunting for the Black Ages. And if he has used the Black Ages with the Shadow Gates, which you also know that he has been doing something with the Shadow Gates, if he has used the Black Ages with the Shadow Gates, that is bad. And it could be really, really disastrous for the waking world. And Sarah was also taken aback and she said, I think I know someone who can help. Any of you can accompany me if you wish, but this is a long overdue conversation about what my cousin, Aranel, has been hiding. I was really hoping it wouldn't come to this. My father, he's in town too. Just showed up at the wilted tree along with my mother. God's damned Arion family reunion. And that is where we pick up, as I believe Soma decided to go along with Sarah. Did Bastille decide to go along with Sarah?
No, it was Aime that decided to go with
Aime?
Sarah.
Okay, Aime
Yeah.
went.
Soma.
Yeah, Bastille was
Bastille.
sticking with Soma.
Yeah, they stuck
Okay.
behind to ask Doc more questions, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Because Bastille's had no intentions of leaving Soma alone when they know Soma's one of the targets of Zolgoth.
Yes, that is where we pick up. And if I remember correctly, Ada, we actually left off with when Ada, Rat, and Willow and Khul-dra had tracked down this Xiban just outside, just in the primal wood. You track down this Xiban here. I have no idea what my cat is doing, as usual. So that is where we pick up. You track down this Xiban to the primal wood. It was just inside the tree line. Khul-dra leaped up into the trees, just leaped up there, because
As one does.
as one does,
I don't
Like a
see
rabbit.
what the big issue is.
like a rabbit. And
He's only the size of a tank. What's the problem?
And Rat is sneaking. Willow's just standing right there in the middle of this plains area. Rat is sneaking, and after figuring out that, oh, this rock is way too small to hide me, Ada finally decided to go hide somewhere else. And that is where we pick up. So, I am going to have, because Xiban was suddenly surprised while walking out here, because it was lured out here with this ghost sound spell. It was suddenly surprised because Willow's just standing right there. And I'm going to have everyone roll for initiative. At least everyone that's here.
Alright.
So we have Ada here.
It's very funny. You don't have any of either of the two new classes in this.
We have Khul-dra here.
It's so
We
big.
have Rat here. We have Willow just blatantly standing right there. And let's move Ada over here. Let's move Rat over here. Khul-dra is up in a tree. I don't know how. This tree is...
You said I could find a big enough tree to hold him. That was my first question.
Yep. We'll see if it works.
Like I was about to say, for some reason, Khul-dra's managed to find the fucking tree of life to sit on top of.
There are big trees out there.
We have all four of you in the combat tracker. I need to also add a Xiban in here real quick.
Can I use stealth for my initiative, Seth?
Yes. Everyone
Thank
who
you.
was sneaking beforehand, use stealth for initiative. Because that is
Thank
something
you.
cool that you can do in Pathfinder. In
Do
core
I have
Pathfinder, not
to?
just in our house rules.
Do I roll
this would be a-
separately?
An
Do I roll
NPC.
separately?
Do I have to use stealth?
I roll
You don't have to,
for
but you
like,
can if you want to.
There you go.
I
Well,
suggest it.
I just more mean, do I have to use the stealth score for the because it's a difference of a plus 11 versus a plus 19 for my initiative score.
Do I roll separately for my Mystimon partner?
Your Mystimon partner has the same initiative as you.
Okay.
I can Yeah, I can explain the rules for animal companions, but essentially, the animal companion follows your initiative, and you can use the command an animal basic action to essentially give one of your action to give your animal companion 2 actions.
That's how it works with Mystimon companions. With Mystimon partners, which go off of Eidolon rules, different.
Never mind. Apologies.
Your Psychon is going to follow your initiative.
Okay, yeah.
So we have Wraithlin in here as well. I'm going to also roll initiative for the Xiban. There we go.
I never got clarification if I have to use it for the bonus.
Okay, I need to bounce this out of here. Thank you. Okay, we have Khul-dra, what is your initiative?
I mean, again, I was asking if I have to use the stealth actual bonus for the initiative, or if I could still use the perception bonus, because perception's much higher than the stealth.
If you want to use perception instead, go for it.
Okay.
Essentially, how initiative works is you can be like, oh, hey, can I use this other skill? Like, you have to argue, like, oh, why this appropriate skill is why you can use that for initiative.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to use athletics if that one's available.
Explain
well,
how.
I mean, you did athletics yourself up the tree.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Makes
use
perfect
athletics
sense.
instead.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll or just tell you what my athletics bonus is?
Go for it. Yes, re-roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just making sure.
Gracious GM, Seth.
I am being benevolent for just this
We'll
once
need to-
tonight. Don't worry, tonight I'm going to be very malevolent.
You'll need to remove me from the initiative tracker since it says
Okay.
I've already rolled initiative.
Go.
Thank you. There we go. Exact
go.
same roll, but because of higher bonus.
Like
Yep.
I was about to say,
So-
how did I get one better with a 16 than what oh god with a plus 25?
So
Yeah, 'cause
how
I
does it
rolled a
work with your
9.
Wraithlin?
Wraithlin is my animal companion, so he goes off of me.
Okay.
I have to use my command animal action, so you can take
Okay.
him off of combat.
Go for it. We are starting with Rat. So we are using the imprinting rules here. In this campaign, in Mystimon Saga Hidden Archives and in Mystimon Saga in general, characters can imprint Mystimon. Mystimon are magical creatures with magical powers, and how imprinting works is this is grinding off of the victory point system. How imprinting works is you can roll a check to try to gain some influence with this Xiban. These encounters are a race against the clock. To reach the imprint point threshold, you need to reach 5 imprint points before the Xiban reaches 5 resist points. You could use. There are a variety of skill options which can be used, as well as the ability to use perception to uncover more information. Depending on the Mystimon, you can use either nature, occultism, arcana, or religion to influence it. In this case, it's going to be occultism, because Xiban is a creature from the dreamscape. You could even use intimidation to try to sway it, though this might be less effective depending on the species. Start us off, Rat. How are you approaching this Xiban?
These Xibans are skittish in nature, from what I remember last session.
Yes, they are naturally skittish.
So what Rat is gonna do, he is gonna essentially very slowly pop out of cover. He's gonna be like, hold on there. I know you can't understand me that well, but you're here in a land that you probably don't know much about. You're scared, but just stay calm. Don't do anything rash, all right? We'll get you taken care of right now. And that's an occultism check, correct?
Yes.
Try to calm it down.
Yes.
That's hero point. I mean, that's a story point. We're starting off good, guys.
Yes, you might want
And don't forget, with yours being related to the taming of stuff, you've got mythic stuff you can do with those hero points as well.
So, that is a 39. That is 39 to try to imprint the Xiban.
Exactly.
And that happens to be a critical success. You gain 2 imprint points.
Sick. And was that all of my actions, or was that just 2?
That was just, I believe 2.
Okay, so that's 2 actions. I'm gonna how many times can I imprint it before I have to? No, wait, I apologize. Can I do it a roll again, or am I only restricted to 1?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll occultism again. I'm gonna be like, all right, now calm down. All right, we're just here to be friends. We're not here to hurt you. It's scary, but you're good. Oh,
Ooh.
41. That is another critical success. You have 4 imprint points. Well, it's getting a little dicey here.
I apologize.
Next, Ada.
Okay. When in doubt, just try and, I guess, go for an imprint, because we've already got 4. Let's see if I could somehow manage to make it with blade. Pastoral occultism.
We're not here to kill this thing, right? We're just,
No.
Oh my goodness gracious.
A critical success to try to imprint it. You're trying to imprint it?
Yep.
Okay, that is 2 imprint points for Ada.
Oh, I thought it was like a collective 5.
Nope. In this case, it's basically a race against each other.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's individual.
Yeah, we're all trying to get this thing. You will become our friend.
Jeez, if anything, I did not expect that to be a fucking nat 20.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone expects an nat 20. It just happens.
No, it just happens, yeah.
Albeit the thing is, I occasionally say it in my other games, but I don't roll dice, I flip coins. It's typically the opposite end of whatever my first dice roll is, so this is a really bad sign.
Oh no.
What are you going to do now, Ada?
You know what, let's just attempt to go for it again. Just going for another imprint again. Attempt.
Yeah, you can try another imprint attempt.
Not sure why I stumbled over my own rolls for a second.
That is not a critical success this time, so now you have 3 imprint points.
Okay, that means that critical must be somewhere around 38 or 49. And I think that was it for the total, I think.
Yep. Khul-dra, our test guardian. I'm not sure why your name shows up like that in here.
I don't know. I mean, like...
Wondering who that was.
Yeah, I was too.
I mean, like, he's not really good at the making friends thing.
Yeah, it's not really his thing, is it?
And, like, he feels like if he drops down, that is just gonna scare this thing off.
Yeah.
Like, he is...
You could delay
he
your
is
turn.
more of a big monster than the Mystimon is.
Yeah. You could delay your turn.
Yeah, I think he's just holding for if stuff goes wrong.
Okay.
And if something attacks them, then he will leap at them with all his might.
Okay.
That's scary.
Khul-dra delays. Willow. Willow, what are you going to do? This big Sasquatch creature just standing in the middle of the plains.
I believe in you, Ducky.
Can you imagine this tiny little creature, this tiny little feline creature, just is slowly coming out of the woods? Suddenly sees this big giant Sasquatch creature towering over it.
Yeah.
Dude, let's see. I think I can do that.
Bestiary imprinting. You're using your bestiary skill instead.
Yeah.
Your bestiary lore skill, which is something the special that Mystimon summoners have.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Think of it like I can't remember the exact name for it, but think of it like the thaumaturge.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna use that instead. I'm gonna use that to try to imprint it.
Go for it. Let's see this in action.
23.
That is a failure. It gains a resist point.
Failure. Okay.
You want to try again?
You got this. I believe in you. You're gonna roll nat 20.
Willow saying that doesn't work. Looks, I don't, can you like, I don't know if, I guess how language works with, Mystimons. Like, do they like understand simple thoughts?
Some might be able to read your thoughts, but not really.
Okay.
From what I remember, they actually do have their own language, but Kwai's the only one that knows it. It's called Sylvan. Sylvan, yeah.
Yeah, Silverin.
Okay. I was gonna try to motion Iggy to maybe get near it
Okay.
to see if it'll, I guess, calm down or
Okay, so
trust him. What she?
you get your Psychon to move closer towards it. Psychon is this small little purple lizard. It's a tiny little purple lizard. Do you want to roll your mystiary check again?
Yeah. Here we go.
Go for it. 30. That is a success. You gained 1 imprint point.
Yay.
And that is Willow's turn. The Xiban. The Xiban is scared. It's going to hide behind a tree. And it's going to try to use a stealth check. Xiban is trying to hide. Whether it's working or not, that's unknown. Rat. Let's see. What is Rat's perception DC? You can see it. It's not hiding very well.
You know, you're not really a good hider. I can see you trying to hide under that tiny rock. It really ain't that. Listen, you can't understand me, but we're trying not to hurt you. And I'm gonna attempt to roll an occultism to try to imprint it.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That is a failure. It gains another resist point, so it is at 2 resist points now. You can try again.
Last one. Let's hope for the best, guys.
That is a success. You gain an imprint point, and you are at 5 imprint points. Rat successfully imprints Xiban.
You succeeded.
I will make that stat block later. But Rat has successfully imprinted Xiban.
Willow's thinking, man, it's supposed to be my element. What's happened? Willow just looks at you and says, "Good job. Good job."
He's gonna tip his hat towards Willow, and it's just like, well, I didn't want it. It seemed wrong to kill that thing. It wasn't gonna harm anybody.
Yeah.
And plus, you seem to really want it. So you know what? Maybe you can watch over him.
Yeah.
I got Junior over here, and I got Bat. So I'm fine.
Yeah.
You would not.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that.
You would not.
Willow just smiles.
Whenever I don't need poor little Xiban, you can watch over him, or her, or it.
You don't know his gender. Do you want to make an occultism check to check its gender?
Sure. Watch this. Watch me now won this.
Watch me now one.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, now 15.
31. You believe it's a female.
A female. Iggy.
And now things get interesting.
Oh.
Things get really interesting.
Okay.
You suddenly remember that you have to get to a match. Your match is at the Pinewood Arena in the championship games. So you have to rush over there to get to your match. But still, you have a match. You just remembered you have a match, and you're zooming off. I'm assuming.
Not without Soma, I'm not.
So you inform Soma that you have to get to a match. Sarah will go.
I'm not leaving without Soma, though. Let's be clear, I'm not just gonna leave Soma alone.
Okay.
In my head, I imagine Bastille, wait a minute, and he just picks her up and just drags her along. That's what I'm imagining.
Like Bastille's just killing Soma like in the old-fashioned Paper Mario games.
Not even like carrying her around like she's a sack that has produce inside. So mean.
Is this for all of them?
Soma did have questions for Darkor, and I had asked Soma what those questions were so that Bastille could potentially ask them in place, just for reference.
Okay.
Because specifically they wanted to know if Darkor knew anything about the dream crystals.
Darkor knows absolutely nothing about dream crystals. He would look at you like you just said in alien language because he doesn't know anything about the inventions of your kind, of humanoid kind on this plane. He knows nothing about that. He knows only about artifacts that have to do with the Dreamlands. He knows about the Black Ages because the Black Ages was actually invented in the Dreamlands. It wasn't invented in this world.
Okay. Does he know how mortals can get into the Nightmare Realm?
He does not.
Does he, did he have any more details on what happened?
He doesn't really, he can't really give you much more information than what he has already given you because everything happened so fast. He was attacked suddenly by these Chinas and Xarxes, and which are these, the Chinas are these small weasel creatures with really long claws, and Xarxes are these like glider-shaped crow creatures. They're kind of glider-shaped. They glide around mostly. They don't actually have wings that flap.
Okay. Out of the listed Soma questions, but I had some spouting off of that. Did he ever mention how he got into this realm from the Nightmare and Dream Realm?
It's a special ability that he has.
Okay. And then does he know about, like, have any concept of like void gates and like what they do or no?
You mean shadow gates?
Yes.
He knows very little about shadow gates. He knows that shadow gates can be used to get to the Dreamlands, but he doesn't know anything about how they work or anything.
Does he know, like, other than the fact that they can be used to get into the Dreamlands, within the Dreamlands themselves, if you use a shadow gate to get into them, do they have, like, a set location on the other side?
He doesn't know.
Okay.
All he knows is there have been some people who have randomly shown up in the Dreamlands from a shadow gate.
Got it. Because, I mean, there's always the possibility it's a one-way door, and if it's a one-way door, we gotta find a new door back. We go.
Oh, no.
Didn't think about that, did you, Rat?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Dark Wars, it doesn't think a shadow gate is your best plan of getting to the Dreamlands.
Well, we'd love to hear options. That it sounds like he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, but you have other NPCs that you could ask, but you have to get to a match.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure to ask those questions first, since Soma wasn't here too. And then, yes, I mean, like, unless there's something, like, majorly pressing, because, like, obviously, Bastille's not gonna put, like, the match having priority over, like, emergencies.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Lady Fiore being captured by the Lord of Nightmares, that's something of a priority, but there's not a whole lot you can do about it right now.
Yeah. Crystal has told us not to just charge the Shadow Gate she knows about, and so we are not just charging the Shadow Gate she knows about.
Yeah, because you don't want to be stuck in the Dreamlands. You have no idea how to get back.
Look, Bastille figures if it helps get his memories back, he can figure out the rest later. But he's delaying for now.
You rush off to get to Pinewood Arena, and Aime is also rushing off to get to Pinewood Arena, and you meet up at the arena and suddenly realize, oh crap, you're my partner.
It's a less oh crap and more just like, oh, look, this guy again.
No.
It's all crap for Aime. You killed his hat.
No.
Your point?
The hat had it coming.
That had it coming. Your opponents. You see this rock walking out with dressed in this kind of really light leather armor, but he has this big axe, and he's ready to swing it. And the announcer calls his name Scrapper! And next, another Vrock enters the arena. And you know this guy, but still, you met this guy when he insulted your friend Zoe and called her weak because she uses magic. You use magic too. Are you weak? And you know this guy already as Vlorsting. And the announcer calls his name out as Vlorsting the Mutilator. Summon your Mystimon.
Not really, but like he doesn't care about this person. He's kind of ambivalent.
Immediately.
I'm lending you Brigadier and Prettyfoot and Pora, which are Zoe's Mystimon. So those are your 3 Mystimon, but still you also have Vamprawl. Shrug as well.
Yeah.
As Scrapper here
That
summons
is a terrifying creature. Where did you get that? How did you
2
even manage to tame that?
of these bipedal
He just shrugs.
saurian creatures that you've never seen before. They have these 6-inch retractable claws. You could roll me a nature check if you want to try to identify these things. Scrapper also summons a Grizzless.
Sure.
Aime, you have heard stories about these creatures. You think they are dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs, a class of Mystimon that are thought to have been extinct. But you have heard stories that some dinosaurs yet live. You think these are Velocics as they snarl at you.
Amia's gonna respond to Scrappy. She's like, after me and my compatriot here kicks you and beats you up, you have to show me where you got those Velocics at. I'm very interested.
The Vrock roars at you. Vlorsting, he now summons his Mystimon. He starts with this big praying mantis creature. You're not sure what it is. Make me a nature check if you want to find out what this is.
I will roll that.
Go for it. 28.
I'm glad I'm getting it out of the way for this.
We have a 1 on the die for Bastille. Bastille, you are absolutely certain that this is a void terror. You are positive this is a void terror.
Again.
This is what this is. You can inform Bastille what this actually is if you want.
Yeah, I will. That's whatever creatures you thought those were previously. Those are what are known as psychotize.
And he summons another creature. He summons this nasty looking creature that has gray, taut, leathery skin. And it has these really long, razor sharp claws, 3 of them on each hand. It is like a humanoid creature, and in its jaws are lined with tons of these long, razor sharp teeth. Kind of think like Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
It's a little bit like that. You can make me an occultism check to identify this creature.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's like
Yeah.
That's not good.
25.
Let's go.
And 37 from Bastille. Bastille, you know immediately this is a daemon. And you know daemons are really nasty creatures. You know.
I know.
I'm giving you a little more information than just what this creature's name is because you just rolled a critical success. Daemons are really nasty. Their bites, you have heard, can pass along this virus called a flesh-eating virus. It may also induce a disease called daemon fever, and it may also induce paralysis. And
There's a
its
good
breath,
reason Beth still knows this, because he can become one.
and its breath can be really nasty and make you sick. Demons are really, really nasty creatures. And next he summons this big bipedal creature that roars.
This Rampral's gonna need to put in some work.
Yes. You could make me a nature check or an arcana check to identify this big beast.
All right, I'm gonna roll an Arcana.
Same.
40
It's just
from
like that.
Aime and 32 from Bastille. Aime, I'm giving you more information because you just rolled a critical success. You know this creature is another dinosaur. It is a dinosaur called Tyrannox. And you know that it is an element color Mystimon. It has a flame blast that can deal some really heavy fire damage. It can trample you. It can stomp you. It has all kinds of really powerful abilities. And it was once known as the Tyrant King of the dinosaurs. And now,
Rat, this fight's looking a little bit stacked against us.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be easy, and that they started summoning the Mystimon. I believe that we are way in over our elements, but you know what? The great scholars never... Where would we be if the great scholars of old never ventured out? Binary, we are so cooked, bro.
The action economy's kind of screwed against us.
From what I last remember, I believe, since it's just for the tournament, but all Mystimon companions have their own initiative.
they go off of like animal companions.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
So we've got a lot of enemies here.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We got this.
We've got this.
I got big boy.
But still, do you have any other Mystimon?
I mean, I thought I was potentially gonna get a chance with the Mystimon hunt thing. I thought that was part of the reason we were doing that was.
Well, unfortunately, the Mystimon hunt battle is that's not starting yet. That's actually starting tomorrow.
You did not give me a chance to get any other Mystimon, so no.
Don't worry. Your best friend Rat will give you Bat.
Oh, I'm bringing Bat onto the field. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say that everything that happened. Let's just say that just for right now. There you go. You got Bat. I think you need one more, so you can have Junior as well.
Junior.
He is gonna get cooked.
No.
Quite literally with that Tyrannox.
I'm glad that Mystimon don't die.
They only get knocked out in this.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No. Yep. I've never got a chance to do anything else. I genuinely thought that's why the tournament hadn't been brought up, is because we were doing the Mystimon hunt thing first, so that he could potentially have stuff for this.
Yeah, this is like the last match before that triathlon. Let's start things off. Let's roll for initiative. Ada and Willow, are you in the stands? Is Rat in the stands?
I'm in the stands, yes.
They have to be in the stands.
Watching.
Roll for initiative.
I don't have control over Zoe's stuff, so I'm gonna have to roll that for us too.
Okay, I think I already did.
I'm gonna re-roll mine with a story point.
Okay.
I was told there would be popcorn. But
there's popcorn. There's lots of popcorn. There's peanuts. You want some? You hear a guy calling peanuts, popcorn. Come and get your peanuts and popcorn.
I'll take some popcorn.
Popcorn for the Wakan. What's the matter with you here? It is kind of a nice Vikaran with a flame red beard. Does Ada want some popcorn or peanuts? This has been a production of Mystimon Saga Studios. Mystimon Saga is copyrighted 1995 to 2025 by Sethar Mitchell. and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike. The theme music used in this production is Shattered Glass by CJBeards. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. Ambience and other music used in this production was provided by Tabletop Audio and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Non-Derivatives. Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game is written and distributed by Paizo. If you would like to learn more about Mystimon Saga, visit world.mystimonsaga.com.